kuna vijana ambayo wanataka kutuletea narrative inaitwa generation change. Mimi nawaambia kama mnataka kusimama urais mpingane na William Ruto 2027 basi muendelee. Lakini kama mna nia nyingine ya kufikia kuhujumu umoja wa Mlima, tunasema yoyote ambaye atatoka kwa mtaratara na raini ya Mlima, huyo ni adui wetu. Tunakubaliana namna hiyo? Kwa sababu tusikubali na tusije tukawa kule kwingine kumenyamaza dunia ya Kenya. Kwani kuna interest gani hapa Mlima? Tuko mwaka moja na nusu, alafu tunaona dalili ya maneno. Naona kijana kutoka hapa Kiharo, kijana ya Kiharo, na shangaa yeye anataka kusimama urais 2027 ama kampeni ale hii yote ni ya kazi gani? Naona kijana mwingine wenu wa Laikipia hapo anarusha mawe, kijana anaitwa Itumbi. Huyo kijana aende polepole. Huyo kijana aende polepole na vijana hao wengine wenzake waende polepole na waulize barabara. Ukisema wewe ndio unaudaga marais, ati ulisaidia kuuda rais wa kwanza, ukasaidia kuuda rais wa pili, na wewe ndio utatuambia kura tutaenda kwa rais wa tatu. Mimi nawaambia vijana tuende polepole na msitumike kuharibu umoja wa Mlima. Na mimi nasema yoyote tu anaona barabara ile tupo haiko sawa, arudi katika makutano ya barabara ili tuulizane maswali, lakini tusitumike na watu wako nje ya Mlima ili hapa tufurugike. Lazima tujue nguvu yetu.
Still on corruption, Embakasi North Member of Parliament James Mwangi Gakuya has been arrested over a corruption-related case.
The legislator was arrested and grilled by detectives from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission.
The arrest has to do with alleged misuse of 40 million Kenya shillings CDF funds, and Mwangi faces questions about several road companies that allegedly belong to his family and whose accounts he is allegedly a signatory to.
This is the second time that the MP has been arrested on similar grounds. In 2015, he was arraigned on charges of fraudulently selling property to former Makadara MP Benson Mutura.
Mutura claimed he had been conned of 7 million shillings for a plot of land.
Politics is a very, very dirty game. For the better part of the day, someone crafted a narrative that the Embakasi North Member of Parliament, James Gakuya, has been arrested. I've tried to look for this information and I cannot find it. If you look at Twitter, Gakuya arrested is trending at number 1. And then you go down there at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about number 5 there, Gachagua man arrested is also trending. This is happening because Gakuya is a very close ally of Rigathi Gachagua. Not only that, he forms part of the UDA wing that is contesting to become the Nairobi UDA chairman, and is allied to Rigathi Gachagua, because UDA is now divided. There's this wing that supports William Ruto and another wing that supports Rigathi Gachagua. And Gakuya has been battling it out with the Nairobi governor, Johnson Sakaja. Gakuya is one person who believes in the one man, one vote, one shilling, and he supports Rigathi's call for Mount Kenya unity. And he does not hide his frustration when you want to go against what Gachagua wants. A few days ago, he told William Ruto, in the wake of their differences with Rigathi Gachagua, that if you feel that this marriage is untenable, you better tell us so that we can walk away and look for like-minded partners. Not only that, sources say that Gakuya is giving Gachagua a run for his money in as far as the UDA grassroots elections are concerned, and that he has mobilized the delegates so well that if elections were to be held, he would humiliate Gachagua and he would humiliate Sakaja and William Ruto, because William Ruto supports Sakaja. It will only take the grace of Ruto and Malala to save Sakaja. In the wake of all this, because you understand, Gakuya is a very wealthy politician, someone just broke this news and it has been trending. They have also used a video that was aired in 2018, because in 2018, Gakuya was arrested. And if you, I want you to look at this video. This is Dennis Okari, I think, and the other presenter, I think, has also moved to Citizen. So this is a video that was used in 2018. And when this news was being aired, they also mentioned that Gakuya had been arrested in 2015. So even if Gakuya has been arrested, the information that is being given on TV is not the real one. It is one that is being used to just corroborate that he has been arrested, but it's not the real one. But for this to happen, someone must have sat down, and it is like they're preparing Gakuya psychologically. And in this video, I want us to look at, because I'm sure where we are approaching now with the Finance Bill 2024 looming in the offing, and there are members of parliament who want to oppose it, with the differences between Gakuya, between Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto, with the grassroots elections going on. Gakuya had even mentioned that if he is defeated unfairly, he will lead a mass defection from the UDA. So I want us to look at, if at all Gakuya was to be arrested today, because I've not confirmed. The fact that they're using a video that was done in 2018 makes it very fishy. But someone is targeting Gakuya and they are preparing him psychologically. I want to look at the possibility. If at all the police and the EACC would arrest Gakuya, what would it mean? What does it portend? And why would they arrest Gakuya? That is what I want us to look at here, ladies and gentlemen. And as we do this, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like our videos. Now, the EACC is telling us that James Gakuya could be corrupt and he's going to be charged with corruption cases. But we all know that this arrest is very political, and it is the political angle that I want us to look at, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Gakuya was contesting against the Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja to become the UDA county chairman in Nairobi. And that election has now been postponed twice. If you ask those who understand the UDA Nairobi politics, they will tell you that Gakuya was going to defeat Sakaja very early in the morning. And this is one of the reasons why Gakuya has been arrested, because they want to intimidate him. If they don't, he will intimidate William Ruto. He had indicated that he was not going to allow William Ruto to have an arranged talk so that they can have the Nairobi chairman, because according to Gakuya, he's saying that William Ruto and Sakaja had sensed danger, and so they did not want to subject them to any kind of election. William Ruto wanted an arranged kind of format so that he prevails, upon Gakuya to let Sakaja become the Nairobi chairman, UDA chairman. And this is one of the reasons why he is being arrested, because of the Nairobi elections. Remember, he had said that he would lead a mass defection from the UDA if at all they tried to play around with him. Gakuya is also being intimidated because he dared William Ruto. He's one person who told Ruto, if you think that this marriage is not working, tell us. Ni kama bibi anakuambia hatutakubembeleza, sitakubembeleza, kama unaona haiwezekani niambie niende kwetu. And with the kind of courage that he has, because Gakuya is a wealthy man. I think he's now serving is it the third or fourth time? He's been there. He's wealthy and he understands politics. He is an adherent to the Kikuyu politics, and he had been supporting the one man, one shilling, one vote. He's been supporting Rigathi Gachagua, and he wants those who are trying to sabotage Rigathi. And on this, William Ruto is trying to intimidate him so that he stops his allegiance to Rigathi Gachagua, so that he can switch. Because in politics, William Ruto had realized that this move that Rigathi Gachagua started of uniting Mount Kenya is going to take the country by storm. Because you can see Mount Kenya electorates are tired because of the promises that they were given. And Rigathi Gachagua has refused to be intimidated. Gakuya, together with the Nyeri governor, have been, leading these calls for Mount Kenya unity and respect to Rigathi Gachagua. On the same breath, William Ruto wants to provoke Rigathi Gachagua, because when you arrest Gachagua's ally, then they want to see how Rigathi Gachagua is going to react. It has been said from very credible sources that William Ruto wants to provoke Rigathi Gachagua, to frustrate him, to intimidate him until he resigns from the party, because he cannot. Under the new constitution, they are tied together, and he cannot relieve Rigathi Gachagua of his duties as a deputy president. And so it is said that plans have been crafted so that Rigathi can be frustrated. Wanamnyima chopa hapa na pale, wanasema Rigathi Gachagua anataka pesa mingi kurenovate ofisi yake, yet State House needs even more money. Some young politicians like Ndindi Nyoro are placed there. You've seen the way Ndindi Nyoro, Kimani Chungwa, Faruk Kibet, Mudavadi, it's like the whole of the Kenya Kwanza brigade have pointed their guns toward Rigathi Gachagua, and they are now saying we need unity of unity that concerns the whole country and not the unity of Mount Kenya. So they want to. William Ruto wants to provoke Rigathi Gachagua. Gakuya dared William Ruto, and William Ruto is very vengeful, and so this is a revenge to him, because William Ruto feels that he's a master of the Kenyan politics. He cannot be intimidated. He knows that, he feels that he's the only one who can intimidate you. You're not supposed to intimidate him. And it reminds me of how William Ruto used to cry foul, that the people who are supporting him under the Uhuru regime were being targeted. And at some point, they even said that that is the reason why Itumbi was targeted and was tortured. Rigathi Gachagua maintained that because of his allegiance to William Ruto, DCI officers used to come to his office very early in the morning to arrest him. So William Ruto is slowly going back to the Nyayo era. He's slowly repeating the very, very mistakes he accused Uhuru Kenyatta of undertaking. This is also meant to thwart the attempts to unite Mount Kenya, because when you start arresting members who are leading this call, others will be afraid. And it is also a coded message to the people and the members of parliament who are supporting Rigathi Gachagua. Because if you remember, yesterday I said that you will see members of parliament who are supporting Rigathi Gachagua will begin to face the wrath of William Ruto, especially on the CDF and all these things. They will be targeted because Rigathi Gachagua is leading a very dangerous call. William Ruto is facing the Finance Bill 2024 that Kenyans have rejected. According to the InfoTrack polls that were released, 87% don't want that bill. And when Rigathi Gachagua is not reading from the same script as William Ruto, he can lead his people to vote against this. And so this is an intimidation. It is a coded message that if you are supporting Rigathi Gachagua, we are coming for you. And you will see, if you start scrutinizing these members of parliament, you cannot miss even an iota of a corruption case. If you begin auditing, you will get them. And I told you that intimidation and bribery will be used to ensure that they pass the Finance Bill 2024. It has started. And finally, this is about 2027 Nairobi politics. Some people are telling me that Rigathi Gachagua wanted Gakuya to defeat Johnson Sakaja, and that will humiliate William Ruto. That will show him that he does not have the numbers in Nairobi. And then come 2027, Gakuya would be fronted to contest as a governor in Nairobi, because that was and that is the plan that Rigathi Gachagua has. Aluta continua, and the battle continues, ladies and gentlemen. The hot blood between them will continue.